Manever I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there, o see them yopo.
What's it, Chairman?
Not even that. Say yeah, for crowd commission be poor na. Yeah. We say yeah every day and now yeah buying programs. Say found a seko okoye opposite MC.
Me ko MC ba akokora say
seko also very big
at least.
I think there's something wrong at the top there. There's something wrong. They have to. You say that na meti ha na me kan say NPP na ye ebidim ye di ekon eto from aye dwuma saa mam no omo ba so omo appoint okrampo a at least every week or every month omo ka se munko ha office we mu hwem anamboa that's it ara omo ka se munko ha na security or any place office say busun ubia this people we need them but I don't know.
Hey, Samuel Evans will try the message. I didn't come about it.
Yes, there's something
wrong. For me to say, guy, we could do your boy.
Yes, yes, I'm a cat.
Look at the job those guys did.
Yes,
so we to say, Bobby answer.
Listen well.
Listen well.
Yeah.
Nana Majako, Nana. You see, when we are here, it's not as if we be person fighting for position. But penny for say, near what tree a man of with the boom.
Yes.
Yamakati say, Anna, Obian one more case. Praise the Lord, hallelujah. Painting or sorry. And that's a la wakubaru, Ntina, or commerce. Sebi, near Oko, you're free and coupon 70%. You understand the point I'm making?
Yeah, we stood on our ground in our village.
They want it was all over. When they came, they wanted to kill me and all those ones.
And we
the accident in way. Now, some mimpo in room is what meaning some mamu and kakra. One for my reasonable people.
Even Casade, the paragraph for us, yeah, the more semsa, but me person here want to crumple. Once there's hope, but there's nothing like that. There's nothing like that.
Chairman.
Well, me chat.
Let's forget and go to the topic. Maybe let's go to
but no, do that. Me person can say.
Okay.
I don't want you to also run emotions. Then you run yourself into trouble by Afenyo Markin's issues now. I am very optimistic. Say Afenyo Markin will be hauled before the same very court.
I'll be surprised if the court doesn't call.
I am very optimistic that some Ghanaian will drag him before the bar. What do I say? So Omo, your friends saying committee be our judiciary. What is the name of the committee? Even the Chief Justice is part of that committee. The Attorney General is part of that committee.
Judicial Council.
No, it's Judicial Council. Not Judicial Council. There's Ghana Legal Council. Ghana Legal Council.
Okay.
That if a lawyer of such repute, who should know what to say and what not to say at what time, his outburst to that vulnerable lawyer. No? For me, I don't respect him as a lawyer. If he's truly, and which I know that he's a very good lawyer, he should know when to release his bites. He takes emotions. He wasn't speaking to law. How can you convince me that the judgment that the judge did some few days ago? No? Are you sure if you go to the court now, you cannot get the whole report? The full judgment, you will not get it. The judge is not on any duress to read everything in her judgment day. And this is not the first time. 2012, general election ended up in court. When the day of judgment, our father, the then president of the court at the time,
Tuguba.
Justice Atuguba, he gave you 2 or 3 minutes and said, if you want the full decision, you should go to the registry. This was even the presidential and parliamentary. And you said that you think if you go to the court next week, you will not get the full report. There will be a report. be as it may, if Afenyo Markin was calling that, oh, but the issue was just for about 41. So there is precedent because Abilikuma, or what's the name? The one that we did recently at Abojokan area. What was the constituency name? The constituency that we voted.
Rabina.
Yes. They went to court on specific constituencies.
Yes.
And they asked that they should go and carry those constituencies.
That's right.
Those police stations elections. So he said if they were he had asked that but at the end of 41, Abansana they said the whole constituency. Then that you say I'll have empathy for him. But from the way he left the subject matter and he was saying the paymasters. Now who went to Supreme Court at the time? There were so many cases, serious cases of national interest were lying at Supreme Court. We were not getting judges to empanel. But within some hours, but we were able to empanel judges. In fact, the chief justice at the time was heckling the senior learned person, Tarasori, Anambwa. What was the lawyer name?
Yeah.
Isn't it Tarasori?
Yes, Thaddeus.
Am I right? Did I get the name
Thaddeus,
correct?
yes.
He was the one
Sure.
defending the...
He was defending Speaker of Parliament.
Yes, Speaker of Parliament. Besides that, during Afenyo Markin time, the then Attorney General was taking a sitting member of Parliament to court every day. Every blessed day, judge question.
The chief question.
Yes, every blessed day he had to leave Parliament and go to court. He didn't find time to say that these are their paymasters. He couldn't condemn his own party for such a thing. To the extent that the man was stripped naked and he has to go back to contest. And his people said they still want him. You saw the forces that went there, yet the people voted massively for them. But there is one lecturer, he's at UCC. I think Accra FM interviewed him 2 days ago, and he said he commended my brother Matthew Yindam, who lost the case, who should have been emotional, but he said, well, what the court say, even though he disagree, but his lawyers has filed an appeal. I think they should have been debating that way. That even in Parliament, when majority were saying that Yindam should leave the chamber, the best to say is, oh, we have filed.
Chairman, so when you say we need Okwanbaso,
yes,
that there were no electoral irregularities.
Absolutely. Yes, exactly. No, but you know, it happened. They did to NDC, and they know NDC will do to them. When they come to by-elections, the government in power, they will use all the government machinery. Everybody will go there. Every minister will go there. Every appointee will go there.
Always follow. You gave the Jechikwesin example.
Exactly.
The of MPP was in power.
Yes.
NDC won.
Yes.
And so it's not always the case. Party in power.
Yes. So what should be done is the MP should go back and start appealing to his people.
David Agbanyego say nana to tell Awengobe to speak.
Oh, catch them in Tichy. Say MP no. So I'll come back to the constituency. So if truly he was a good man to them, Judiciary say even President Mama can go. Who was that? Who used to dare President Mama? Is it Kennedy at Japan, right? There was one MP who used to dare John Mama that even if John Mama come there, he will not win. To contest with him, he will not win his constituency because he is very well connected with his people. Anambwa. So if the member of Parliament, you know, in the last 4 years he was in opposition. You remember I said he lost his seat to the NDC candidate. The last 2020 to 2024, it was an NDC MP. He lost in the 2020 election in Dam. So in Dam, I'm sure he had gone into some little poverty, and he used all his last resource in the 2024 election. One MP came. He has not even got 2 years, and they said that Master, your seat is done. We should be advising him to go to hospital because his BP will go high. Because where is he going to get the resources to match with the government in power? That alone is a big blow.
Yeah.
Because he must get the resources. And now, you remember when MPP lost election, less than 3 or 6 months, they said they couldn't get money to pay their party offices and other things. And Kennedy, Japan had to go take money to them. You remember that thing? The general secretary, they could not pay their bills. And so now that they are even almost 1 year, you think that if they say they are doing by elections, the MVP will have money to go and support my brother in them to go and then win the seat. So maybe he should be crying, but Afenyo decided to. But you see, Afenyo, you see, and there, Betty say Afenyo has lost his credibility in the eyes of Ghanaians. Even on a partner, Grandpa, Minjin says a council meeting now. Funding for this meeting, funding for the NEC, right?
Yeah.
National Executive
National
Council of Elders meeting or National Executive Committee meeting. Grandpa, Majority said it's likely that they will propose a different person to. I can tell you.
I'm feeling
No.
Every paying for that. They have different view, but Charlie,
the statement
boys know when people know there.
No, I'm telling you. The statement is the statement is scandalous to the court, and I know the judiciary would use him as an scapegoat to sanitize.
I doubt.
And I will expect that your friend says the county chief justice. What's his name? The friend Bafo Money. Bafo Money should not sweep this under the carpet. Afenyo, he has already said that you have found a court prison. So person concern one. What he said is contempt of court.
So called.
It's a contempt of court. And they should not sweep this under the carpet. He should be used as an scapegoat so that yes, you can be about the court. You can critique the court. And they are above anybody. They are above anybody. They are not above the law. You can critique the court, but you cannot scandalize the court.
Now they from
what they say. You cannot scandalize the court. So if you look at all the pronouncements to the extent and say, he's satisfying his paymasters. Look, the women are very firm when they come to decision taking. I am not sure anybody has gone to convince the lady her leadership to do what she did, and I am sure she did.
But the question
purely according to the law
Markin,
and according to the facts and evidence before the judge.
Beyond that, time was because by logic, honorable Afenyo Markin actually say, "Maameno or 70 paymasters." If there's
which is reckless statement.
So hold on, if there's a paymaster, then a certain pay has gone somewhere. So the woman, by extension, so the question I want to ask is say granted, assuming without admitting, say, my menokra 70 paymasters, yeah. Then Afenyo Markin be so say, o tuya tokunu bibi, and say no empanong crofo for that 2 hours. I'm mananya judgment. That's the logic.
And that is what
that's the logic.
All of us has the right to protect the judiciary, to support them, and to protect them, because the judiciary has a history. They have a history, and they wouldn't want what has happened and Tokono have left, and the new one has come. In fact, even at veteran level, you saw how Afenyo tried to behave. He misbehaved in that conference room when they were vetting the chief justice nominee at the time. It takes
the whole process.
It took the Baku Central member of parliament to come and say that I will not allow you to have your day. Okay, that was where the fight started. So I think that if the judiciary will sanitize the system, will bring their past glories back, they must use Afenyo Markin's scandalous statement and haul him before the court, and if possible, let him go behind the bars to bring sanity. That is my calling.
Even if he's fine, you see, even if you can say that maybe he may have allowed emotions to have taken the best part of it.
You can do that.
No, maybe
me can do that.
But not him.
We are not lawyers.
I agree.
He's a senior lawyer. You.
I'm
sure he's more than 10 years behind the bar.
Yes. Not only a lawyer, he's also a lawmaker.
And
yes.
Minority
and he's also a lawmaker. He's a member of parliament must be honorable and not dishonorable.
I agree.
That's why you're honorable.
My point is say, not even necessarily behind bars, but even if there's a fine. Well, I just want a certain example. Or near whom so with there is a deterrent. But in the other scenario, Sebi Muntie 3 year
yes.
They were put behind bars.
Yes. So Afenyo Markin, and I'm saying on him. He knows the heaviness of a contempt. He knows that if you go and meet the judge, and the judge is not such a soft person, you go behind. It's not less than 2 or how many years.
For
contempt.
Right.
So he's looking for a by-election in his constituency. And I am saying that we Ghanaians will rise to protect the judiciary. We cannot sit down and allow Afenyo to bring the court to a scandalous judiciary scandalous. And I am sure the woman will have to her leadership stand to also vindicate herself to say, look, my brother, nobody pays me.
And yes, sir,
I am doing work for the state.
We will assume
state pays me, and so he who allege must prove.
That's right.
And so where you gotten your facts from, come before my court.
Fanyindam the account press still within parliamentary press.
Yes. And them there no. I said you see you didn't play that one. You say the speakers
have played it.
Rule.
Well, rule yes.
Or today.
Say na honorable Dafiama Pamo.
Yes.
There should be stay of execution.
Exactly.
Yes.
Till 7 days.
For 7 days.
That's what
Exactly.
I'm saying. So nobody go for 7 days.
Yes.
Yeah, so after 7 days,
but
then they'll come up with their legal.
Exactly. But utie ni okanoa. Na je say papa no be koso wa tena kakra. Include sense she be better na kwem.
Yes.
Then
Honorable Bagwin is a very experienced person. He understands the law. Or Dakra now on him parliament standing orders nina. He's a father as well. Until we share most of the guys in parliament but because a can be his children. And he has also been a senior most. He has been a chamber.
Some can even be his grandchildren.
Practice.
Me honorable dem agbana.
Practice.
Ataisa.
Yes. Practice in the chamber. And so, if they talk of experienced person now, honorable Bagwin, the right honorable speaker of parliament. Now, of course, sir, if 10 months couldn't do anything now, 7 days there never. What did I say? 7 days there never. Because of course, is it true that the gentleman in question has filed for stay of execution or not? It is true. They have filed for stay of execution, and there's a period. It's not a fable.
7 days.
It's 7 days. And 7 days by December 1st. According to if they calculate December 1st. And so let us respect it. I think I respect the speaker's judgment. And also, Afenyo Markin has been referred to the standing committee as well. Privileged committee for say Adano or your friends or ECOWAS Parliament. Everyone him say he wasn't part of it, and his tenure of office have expired. Now where
and he was replaced anyway.
He was replaced by one of the members of parliament. Takase ana yede. Takase lawyer so takase because lawyer camera ana
lawyer camera.
Lawyer you see me takase. It's not about your flex. It's not about your muscles. It's not about your hair tattoo. It's not about your looks. It's not about the way you speak.
That's right.
Because of that, say sorry no okopa fu ko odu hono because onanti Ghana candidates no they weren't admitted and sworn into office. This is another scandalous. Such a person, why will MPP continue to put such a person in front of their bench and making him their minority leader? I think all these things should even be things that they themselves should advise themselves. Say, look, Afenyo, you are bringing embarrassment. You are embarrassing the party, and you can no longer be in front there. Look, why? We are in this country. We are in this country when cases were called continuously every day, every afternoon. You must go to court. Now, Afenyo Markin out here, and see for him to come back and then starting throwing these tantrums. I see it to be tantrums. He's throwing tantrums and he's trying to hununa the judges and hununa everybody. He cannot hununa yet.
Okay.
Chairman,
let's say about so live. Lakai or say Tokunu's court was ninja assassin's court. And you ninja pay assassin count. We a wicked guy. David said, well, Black Cobra court, Eric Amanko's serpent and dragon Court. Anna Muhammad Umar Farouk or say a Chameleon Court. Me magna time I kind in answer anything come on. Humble Aye or say a 38 court. No, no, that's what you're saying. Where the Humble Aye because to say it's 38 court, I don't understand.
The result was MPP, no. Last election,
38%. Okay.
So that's the
Anna,
result.
David, when you say Tokunu Court is called Mame Wata Court. Oh, Bernard at the Chiosi Family Affair Court, we say Luminaries Court or Heneba Nana Kwesi Elephant 38.3%. So please keep the messages coming. And the question is simple: if Honorable Afenyo Markin calls Justice or Chief Justice Bafuboni's court as kangaroo, what then would he call Araba Tokunu's court?
Nana, Mr. Kabibi.
The next topic. Say when the
okay.
No.
Next topic.
Okay.
Maybe no. Let me see. What can you do for say yet medi?
Bit more.
Nema.
Brunya imu.
And they good for Omo AGM. They have their conference to elect their new leadership. The Omo reps all over the country by. And then when I had the opportunity to address them, we catch them. Say, so, leadership, national leaders of various businesses associations. Say, dollar and koya, ya musi yen kasa na ya kasa. Say, city depreciate ya, musi yen kasa. Customs, titi mo, musi yen kasa. Say, abai, for policy ba na yen year, musi yen kasa. I say, abai ba na the stability from April to data. Compared dollar yen be. You be at a far lower rate than you used to get it. Your quarter duty, you very low rate, less than the 30% we are using January to March. Inti, SNT nemaso. Na, for moko marketer. No monsu ampara stability the banner. Ye ina benefit amwa. But say enti nema. Na for sorry and say a buy on for ally, even though you were a liberal economy. Because I say Katie Hammond, I'm ready or sorry call Parliament and we have to to regulate. So we don't need that. Let us reduce. I told them. Say you entertain them so. Now you are any platform that I go, I say, Jody 4, because say Jody 4 the Omuti platform we papa. Until Minister Christ here last week. Never there, Yabatiso, so that Christmas way will be a bed pete. Now too.
Also be ready today.
Be a bedi.
Obi abedi di say.
Obi abedi di because we come market. Never be
Oh, chairman.
Obi abedi di pete.
Papa.
Obi abedi di
pete.
Chairman peche.
Aye peche wo. Aha. Ti akachiro mo say omonhwe omonsuro yam ne omoyi nem na so. So that say that na because we na kasa na Ghana for 20 years omonsumu boy. Nti we will see if you go to the market there, you will see a real change of and for Oko market and patcho menjina one side the top name no.
Yeah, that's true. Make us win the customer.
Chimba. Nanti. Ba o me ba hu omo amoye dey oti nem so na wato nem go.
That's right. It's a good advice. Chairman Enkwe.
You.
Me ba Chairman, are you a Christian or a Muslim? Oh, you are not.
Wait, a very serious typical question.
No, but are you religious? Say
yes, I used to go to Assemblies of God Church.
No, I know they are church, but in terms of faith, are you a Christian?
No, am I a Christian? Yes, I'm a Christian.
You're a Christian, so that is not. And Rabbi, are you a Muslim?
I'm a Muslim.
I'm asked. I should have reflected on the name. Maybe it's that way because a black conversation. We are entering a more controversial era.
Yes.
I beg your pardon. A more controversial threshold or
area.
Or area. And let me first state. Say, and Komona Yebebon. We are taking emotions out, firstly.
Yes.
Oh, exactly.
And secondly, we have to be careful with our utterances.
Yes.
Because we know religion and
how it can, exactly.
But from the perspective of Christianity and from that of Islam, Yatina se enyanum. That na make you say, you guess in Muslim for
yes.
Muslim for boys in Christian for
Ampara.
You know man Rabbi, like he said, when I was the leader of University of Ghana Parliament House, that time, you know, he was a member and he later became a majority chief.
Yes.
He's been a brother.
Absolutely.
Honorable Ataisa was a member. I handed over to him as then majority leader and all those ones. And you know, you're sharing community.
No. And the point is, I'm issues by Class FM. No more Class FM. Probably. Now, Minya Haruna, I must say, he's one of the Muslim leaders who signed a letter or a petition to either they've sent it to the education minister or to the president. I don't know, wherever they've done, but they issued a statement. I don't know if it has come to attention.
No.
Now, the education ministers to the what do they call it, Director General, right? They have also issued some statement. I don't know if it has come to attention. Meme ko Bokusek. Meme ko Bokusek, you know.
Boku Secondary.
Boku Secondary School. No, they were Muslim for mosque. In fact, most of the houses, there are mosques where guests around the houses, okay, that they pray. It is only Fridays that they go to town to pray for Duma. What I say? But I do afternoon and we are and in prayers. That's where they go to pray. Now, our Christians, so we also go to the classroom to do church services. That was how I saw it. If say a fasting period, now yamao time, or they do their food early for them to do fasting and breakfast, and then then they keep their food for them to break their fast at 6 o'clock. This is 6 o'clock.
It depends on
the time the sunset. So, but Bokusek is a government school, a mission school. But now I asked Haruna in the morning. He was in the same panel with me with this member of parliament, member of MPP, and also know a Muslim guy. I've forgotten his name. Saka Salia. We were together in the platform. So I asked that, okay, Ahmadiyya in Kumasi and the rest, are they boarding school? No, sir. So I asked, okay, so if they are boarding school, do they have churches? Do the Christians community that attend, children that attend, do they go to their church? Do they do churches? And I say yes. And the Muslims also do their prayers. And he said, but they do Arabic together. So I asked, is Arabic is something? Or say, Arabic together. They recite Arabic. And I said, how do they recite Arabic? Because is it a course taught? And I said, because it is a Muslim school, that's why they are practicing, and everybody have to recite Quran, Arabic. Because we know they say you're reciting Arabica, it's Quran, Anambwa. And so, but the conversation is very dicey. Catholic Bishop Conference and another Christian Council have also issued this. They say the mission school is a mission school. But I believe, the main focus of what happened at Western Girls no Makano, me back to school, my own bonafide, me area me warna me no yo ba, the baba ko, no for, but the baba ko. So I have not heard this story, but according to the reporter we heard this morning, say the mistress there says that most of the children know. So omoye fast now, they break down. They sick. So because that, they say no, they will not do the fast. And Saka Sali and Saka and Haruna Mbele, even at Muslim homes, so we are fasting now whom fawa and you compose say where you're fasting. But if you're healthy, you can do the fasting. Meaning say, is it that the school doesn't want to allow them to go and pray the 4 times? Is it 5 times prayers? No. When during school hours, but there's no way. When we're in school, I didn't see my colleague leaving class hours to go and then pray and come back to class.
The Muslims don't have it. Will
yes,
you add all the prayers.
Yes,
you do it once.
Exactly. I'm not when they close because you borrow it. Then you can pray in a late hour to pray and compensate what you fall out. But I don't know. I think say the Minister of Education, the President should also have interest in this. Chief Imam Office will have interest in this. Christian Council will have interest in it. And even Peace Council, National Peace Council. Because this can escalate. What do I say? Because is it true that Christian children who have found themselves in the Muslim schools, are they also forced to recite Quran? Are they not forced to recite Quran? Do they go to do their church or they go to mosque? Do they dress the way, if you go to Ahmadiyya Muslim, you know the girls, they have to dress and cover their hair. Those Christians in that school, do they also dress the same thing?
Yes.
Or how do they dress? Because if you go to Wesley girls like this, my children like this, they, apart from if they are going to school that they wear check, or what do they call it? We used to call it check. If they get in school after school, they dress their
Your
home
daughter
dress.
is a Wesley girl.
Yes, they dress their home dress. They dress like the way they are home. They wear their trousers. They wear their, you see, they dress house dress. And for them, they teach them how to dress and how to walk.
Is that what she told you, or that is it?
No, that's why they don't like. If you know when we were going to school, you have dressed for Saturdays.
Yeah, because I'm a bit surprised, because
No, that is how they
senior
dress.
high schools ni nyina no untimi nko dress if you are
No. No. They wear slit and cover.
Oh, okay.
They wear slit and cover. They dress trouser and tops.
Okay.
It's part of the thing that you.
I'm hearing this for the first
No, that's it. They will call Wesley girls. I mean, they are listening. They are all over.
Okay.
They don't like. If you're going to school, that's why they wear that their uniform, that check or whatever, and go. But in school there, like after classes, that will change. When we use after classes, we have a uniform that you wear. You know that. When you're going to classes, there's a uniform that you wear to classes.
After
when
that,
you close, there's a uniform that you wear. Then Sundays, you wear khaki trouser and white top.
Yes.
Then they dress kaba and slit to school, to church. Okay? They dress corporate dress. That's how they dress. What they say. So I don't know whether that's how, and I'm not saying since memorial, that's how they dressed. Unlike if you go to other secondary schools, you have khaki and other check that you dress after school in other things. They are not like that. So I don't know. I don't know actually the problem, but I think this should not be a media talk.
Okay, so
this should be leadership should meet, and then we'll see how best they can solve.
So the issue is this, and I'm Christian Council General Secretary. Anana doc actually say so Obika say a year mission schools no a discriminate here. One who be no one of akra.
Okay.
Isan say there's no way a mission school be a say a year Methodist, a Presby, or Catholic or Anglican school in Italia. Ejna baby aka say ma Muslimi ni bi ana a Ghanaian of different faith. Ma sukumo.
No, they are not saying they will not admit them.
I want to give you a background. They admit them.
Yeah, they admit them, yes.
When it comes to say ABR,
internal
fasting,
rules,
any of those things now. No, not even about rules. Because now legally, whatever rules that are formed or that are made or that are established
cannot frown with
cannot be inconsistent.
It should be in conformity.
And the Constitution of Ghana is clear that there's freedom of worship.
Yes.
Association. If there were rules, and cannot cry the ammunition, no cry and catch. But the point I'm saying is, they are saying, every school, every mission school, and see a mission schools, and according to him, we should not limit that to Christian schools. Islam schools, also mission schools. They have a reason, one major reason why they established. Beyond the education, they want to inculcate their doctrines.
The doctrine,
into
the
the
principles in you,
principles.
Exactly.
And yesterday he made it categorically clear, say, if
that's
the
objective of setting
exactly.
up to catch them young.
So the argument is that if people think say secular schools because government assists that and the school is for Methodists. And that he even used Ahmadiyya as an example, say Ahmadiyya has their principle because and also a faith mission.
Yes, so if you go there, that's why you have to drill and look like them.
Yes, that's the point they're making. But now maybe I say, what do we lose as a country if Islamic schools allow Christians a place to pray and fast if they want to, and Christian schools allow Muslims a place to worship and fast if they want to? But it still took me back to the issue of doctrine and faith.
Okay. Wesley girls, is it a Catholic school?
No, it's a Methodist school.
It's a Methodist. Okay, it's Methodist.
Methodist for them.
Yeah. Wesley Grammar. You know, I went to Methodist University. There's one school they call Wesley Grammar. Okay.
Rabbi. Okay, sorry.
Well, Rabbi, I think for me, I am appealing that leadership should zoom in. Let's sit collectively and let's look at it amicably so that this thing doesn't create hatred or degenerate any negative debate. But I think Rabbi is here. He should
Wesley guest for no more baby and power. I could say Opokua Pobi. Was it Wesley guest? You send 3 house at or mufti.
Yes, they dress.
You send. And I any idea Musisi inside.
Yeah, they dress if you go there.
Check saying.
Look, Wesley Girl has so many principles. You know, when you go to Wesley Girls to visit your daughter, you can't shake her hand.
Your own daughter?
Yes, you can hack her. Like your child have seen for a very long time, then they will run to you, then you will hack them. There are certain things they cannot do.
They are obsolete.
Yes,
Those are old fashioned. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm a fino.
Yeah.
Sometimes the emotional attachment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I can hug my own child.
I'm telling you.
Oh no, come on. Oh no. Where do you come? Say catch it.
Say pictures. You can't do that. They have a principle. They have a rule.
Oh, the world has grown.
Yeah.
Let's grow. You leave it like that. Leave it. No, it's okay. Say the way you're fine. You understand it? So speak to it.
I'm not PENDREAM TV. Now, so far so good. Say open online portal e Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.